Yes, sir. Look, it's your boy Hot, man. Top left-hand corner, y'all know what it is. Look, I'm back. Just a huge fan of Faith in the Future by Louis Tomlinson. I've said that several times now. I'm nearing the end of the album. I wanted to do this one because I've heard some really good things about this. This is She Is Beauty, We Are World Class. I actually think this is one that he included on, because he did a live album, if I'm not mistaken, and this is one of the songs from Faith in the Future that he included in the live. And I'm not really sure what or why he did that one. It was after Faith in the Future, but obviously prior to the new album. But I'm interested to get into this, man. I just really like Louis, period. I think that's because I caught a couple of his interviews, and the people that have been on the channel have heard me say this, and it's just he's a hard person not to really like. His whole perspective, especially with what he's been through, is just crazy. A1 glass half full is what he used, and that's really the truth. And you even hear it in his music. A lot of emotion in the music, a lot of love in the music. You can tell somebody that really loves their fans. And most of his songs are talking about him trying to find the good in certain relationships. It really is. A lot of his subject matter is that, right? It really is. So look, we're going to jump right in. Again, this is from the Faith in the Future album. This is She Is Beauty, We Are World Class. Let's go.
Is currency, shapes become language, square eyes and sunglasses, find faces in the trees, fabricated fairy tales, bring a new world to life, sit down in the space and time.
So look, it's funny that I led in with a lot of his songs are about trying to find the good in relationships. That's exactly what this feels like. Just the first little bit of the song sounds like him giving analogies of a relationship built. Right? Even here, we said fabricated fairy tales bring a new world to life. What happens is it almost feels like he's giving us detail into a relationship that's been built on hanging out. Like you see him say, sit down in the space and time. It's almost like saying, hey, relish in the moment, right? Relish in the moment and just really sit down and enjoy being able to enjoy each other's company, right? Here we go. Let's get it. And I'm gonna take it back, but to me, She Is Beauty and We Are World Class sounds like, again, it sounds like what he's saying is she adds something beautiful to my life, and together we are a world. Together it feels like a world class situation, right? Hold on. So let me get there. She is beauty and we are world class forever. We let the feeling last. It just sounds like what he's saying is we're better together, right? We're better together. You're such a beautiful person that you and I together, it feels like we're a world class couple, or together we just are. It feels so great that it's just a world class feeling. And we're going to let this feeling last. And I love the feeling. That's really where he is with this one, man. Again, almost prototypical Louis. This is what he does. He finds, and he'll have some songs where the song itself is melancholy or about something difficult, but he always still has a vibe as if what he's doing is giving it to you in a way where you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, man. Let's go.
Inevitable, fade into light. So cold the empathy, 'cause I'm with you. tonight? Are we one or are we two? Are we me or are we you? Have we been all this before? Do you see what I see?
Hey, right? Hey, are we one or are we two? Is it me or is it you? Is it we or is it you? To me, it feels like what he's saying is, to me, it feels like we're together, or asking the question, hey, is it a me and you or is it us? Right? Is it me and you or is it us? Right? It's a question that you'd ask to someone that you have a real deep connection with or a feeling with, because you kind of almost want to know if they feel the same way you feel. Right? Here we go. Like I said, you see him say right there, do you see what I see? The build up, it's like an ascension, even in the music, where it's taking you into a positive energy.
Surrounded by light, 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 surrounded by. She is beauty.
I love it. Right? Because right there, even with the surrounded by light, yes, they're using it as a breakdown. But what happens is it still seems like a way of him depicting the vibe of the relationship, or the vibe of how he feels about this relationship. Like we're surrounded by light. Light being a metaphor for positive energy. Right? Surrounded by light. And what they're doing with the music here, where it feels like they're taking you up, all of it fits into the package where it feels like what he's saying is, hey, we're better together, and when I'm with you, I feel better, right? And so I want this feeling to last. It just really does. Like I said, hey, it's in the title. She is beauty, we are world class. That means that he feels like this person makes him better to the point that when they're together as a we, it's a world class situation. Here we go.
And we are world class.
I like what he's doing with the vocals right there too. Hey, I see why that song was big. I see why it was a popular song. It's got an energy to it, right? It's got an energy to it it just lifts you. It's uplifting. That's the best way to put it. It's an uplifting song, right? It really is. Hey, are we one or are we two? Are we me or are we you? It's interesting because it's like he's identifying that we are two individuals, but together we're still world class, right? And the situation, the vibe, the whole relationship is. I wonder who this was intended for, because it could be any number. This isn't necessarily, to me, this isn't necessarily a song that you writing about, say, even a romantic relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be, because I know that he had a lot going on at that time and was dealing with a lot of things. with the brothers in the band, you know, some of his friendships, some family situations that he had going on, man, that were really, you know, testing, I'm sure, his ability to be positive. But I wonder who he wrote this for, if this was intended for someone in particular. If y'all know, man, a lot of like Louis fans been treating me really good. So if you guys know, man, put your boy on. Let me know who who this was intended for, if that's something that he's made known somewhere. And let me know what you think about the song. I actually like this. I think this is a perfect addition to this album. I have been, and I don't like to say pleasantly surprised, because it alludes to the fact that maybe I wasn't expecting much. I just didn't know what to expect, and I really liked the new album. So I'm thinking, okay, because in the interviews that I saw leading up to the new album, he was talking about how much he had grown. I'm thinking, okay, well, what is this going to be? Man, it's just been exactly what you'd expect. And the new album shows his growth as a vocalist, as a writer, and all that stuff. It does. But man, he was really good throughout this album. He's been really, really, really good on this. I see why his fan base is so in love with him. One, like I said, because of the person that he is. But this was a good album. And now having done it in reverse order, it makes me love the How Did I Get Here album even more, because it's still him. And this album has allowed me to see that, man, he was this good the whole time. He really was. Look, y'all, let me know what y'all think. Again, I'm a fan, so I'm not even gonna front. I'm a Louis fan. But I like this. I think this was a good joint. I think this was a good addition to the album, the whole nine. Y'all, let me know what y'all think, man. Look, until the next time, you already know what it is. Holla at your boy.